Okay, here we go. I can show them how to do it when I'm in the zone. Before we start, let me puff that indigo. If I thrust, guaranteed you gon' feel it though. My intro for this real shit. When I walked the bridge and we built it. Two hoes got the boy on kill clip. My team good and we rollin'. It ain't really hard to see that I'm fresher. I'm a F5 of Brock Lesnar. We ain't got time to listen. Yo, lecture. Let him put the title up and I get your bitch. Ask me, we ain't never made up. When the times got rough, we ain't never gave up. Boy, you next to the one like Morpheus. So the NLO can't fuck with us. That's real talk in this purple rain. Know some real dudes that'll bring the pain. Stay fresh, rock shades like Johnny K. So they got a bad bitch, don't Sonya Blade. He ain't put in work, we can ask your girl. Mad cause he said I'm the best in the world. When it comes to the game, they honor me. I destroy your league, Sean Connery. Picture what I'm clone like. Team on like a hard light. Love bad girls that's all night. With a gang of weed and we all right. Found my inner Himoli. We don't run from victory. Keep pouring off that Smirnoff. I've been a boss like Tommy C. We work hard, ain't nobody that's fresh. You ain't gotta compromise, better analyze. Cause they call the boy Brock Lesnar. Bitch, my partner Dave, he dead on. When they call it smoking, I was in the zone. Take control of your destiny. Lord knows I do it for the family. That's real.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dead on Dave, and we are live, little late night for you guys. Dead on Dave, sports talk and ranting. We're gonna get in some wrestling. We're gonna get in some sports. We're gonna take your calls. Whatever you guys want, I will give. It's another beautiful morning here in Deutschland, or Germany for you people not in Deutschland, of course. So what's going on? I hope you guys are having a fabulous evening. I'm having a great morning, aside from a couple things that are pissing me off. So let's get into the things that are making me insane, shall we? Thank you, Real Talk, as always, for the fabulous intro. If you'll notice, I'm live and on camera. Holy crap. David figured it out. Actually, I got to give credit to Tommy C, who gave me some proper settings and XSplit to help me get the most out of my terrible internet connection. So, we're live. It's holy crap and it's amazing. On camera. Wow. So, let's get it going. Let's get it crack-a-lackin'. We got a lot to get to. Well, maybe not, but definitely want to start with a little bit of anger. Anger's good. Anger sells. Anger pays the bills. So let's get right into it. My world champion, Chicago Blackhawks. We knew they were going to be up against the cap. Knew it was going to happen. And this is not a surprise to anybody. It was going to be rough. In fact, a lot of people were saying it was going to be the summer of hell. And, well, of all the things that I was expecting the Hawks to do, this was not one of them. You know, they made a big move, at least in my eyes. They traded a kid, 22 years old, with so much talent, so much promise, and I don't really understand. I mean, look, I understand that the cap is what it is, and maybe negotiations were not going the way that they were expecting them to go and all that, and that's fine. But it's still pretty damn frustrating when you lose a 22-year-old emerging superstar. Not star, in my opinion. Superstar. This kid has the talent to be an elite NHL player. Brandon Saad. I've been a big fan of this kid. I've been championing him for 3 years. His entire time he's been in the league. I mean, as long as I was on Shot from the Point, one of the first things I talked about to Tommy C was about Brandon Saad and how much I thought this kid was amazing. And he's grown since then. And it's just every year it just continues to be more and more impressive with him. You know, and they let him go. They trade him because he was an unrestricted free agent. He was a restricted free agent, not an unrestricted free agent. I think that's important to remember. So the Blackhawks are probably going to be on the line for some sort of cap number. Now, I'm trying not to lose my mind here. Like, I'm being calm, and I'm trying, because, you know, I don't want to be one of those douchey douchey sports bags. I like that. A douche sport bag. I didn't want to be a douche sport bag. So I decided to try and breathe. And not lose my mind. So I'm going to try and talk about this rationally. But the more I'm talking about it, and the reason why I had to stop and calm myself down, is because I want to punch the camera. I don't even know why. I can't do any physical damage to you by doing it. Break my own shit only, really. But for some reason, punching the camera will make me feel better. This camera sucks anyway, so it wouldn't be such a bad loss. But I'll tell you what is a bad loss. Brandon friggin' Saad. Look, let's look at his numbers from last year. He had 23 goals and 23 assists. That's 52 points, which might not seem like a screaming amount. But when you consider that he's on a team with proven elite scorers and playmakers like Patrick Kane and Jonathan Toews, guys who have scored many a goal like Marian Hossa, he's fighting for playing time and getting any playing time that he possibly can on that roster. And the fact that over the years he continues to get more and more and breaking through some of the guys, taking playing time away from other really good players on that team. It's impressive how he's really gone up the hierarchy. But the reality is the Blackhawks and his agents sat down and they weren't able to come to a deal. So let's talk about the trade itself. They weren't able to come to a deal, so the Blue Jackets were like, Columbus was like, hey, what's going on? Yeah, we can help. So Columbus gets Brandon Saad, Alex Broadhurst, and Michael Paleota. The other two, I don't really give a crap about it. I mean, I don't think they're big losses to the Hawks. Prospects, not huge losses at all. The big trade piece here is Brandon Saad. Now, it's not like the Hawks got nothing back in return. They do get Amizanov. Amizanov is a very good player. He's a really good player. 27 years old, so he's not overly old or anything like that. He's a fairly big dude. He's 6'4". He had 27 points last year. I mean, it's not. I'm okay. It's nothing, but it gives you some center depth, and I think that's important, especially with the fact that the Hawks are probably going to be losing Antoine Vermette. They wanted to try to get as much back for Saad as possible, and I think that was a really important first piece in that. Marco Dano, another guy we get back, who's a good player. He's been a serviceable player in the league for a long time. He does a lot of things that the Hawks are going to be needing him to do now. It's center depth, which is fine. Then it gets a little bit weird. I feel like those two pieces alone weren't enough. But then the Hawks traded for a guy that they just traded last year in Jeremy Morin. Now, I don't really get this. This guy had a nothing season last year. He only played 43 games, so I mean he had some injury problems. Obviously, the Blackhawks are familiar with him. He's still only 24 years old. He's got a little bit of size on him. I don't really get bringing him back. I mean, are they that sold on this guy? That's the only thing I could think of. But at least they're familiar with him, and they're going to be able to understand what he's going to be able to do. But I'm not really thrilled with that acquisition. And then Corey Trope, who I know nothing about. I know nothing about it, so I'm researching him as I'm talking. I know nothing about this kid other than the fact that he's 25 years old and he's a winger. I mean, they got no defensive help, which, let's face it, in my opinion, they also got a fourth-round pick, which is okay. That's fine. The Blackhawks trade well, so that could, or draft well, so that could turn into something. I still really want to punch the camera right now. I'm saying the names out loud is making it worse. It's making it worse right now. I want to just. Brandon Saad was probably my favorite player on this team outside of Toews and Kane. This is driving me insane. My wife asked me last winter what Hawks jersey I wanted, and I said Brandon Saad. Over Kane, over Toews, I want Brandon Saad. I love that. I love this kid. Damn it, man. Damn it, man. I mean, it's upsetting. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? So the question is, who wins this trade? I don't think there's any question. The Blue Jackets get absolutely the best player in this trade without a question, and that's Brandon Saad. They win this trade hands down. I think you can't even really question it. And that's okay. You know, it happened. It's over. They got him. So where do we go from here? The Hawks are going to have to find a way to replace this production, and I don't see how they're going to do it because they're already up against the cap. That's why this doesn't make a lot of sense to me. This move alone does not get the Hawks any real relief. They're still going to have to make a lot of moves. A guy like Bickle is probably still gone. More than likely, they still have to trade Sharp. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me in the grand scheme of things. But what are you going to do? You can't really do much about it. They made the trade, and now we have to friggin' deal with it. It's not even that they traded a good guy. They traded a great guy. Now, I'm looking at some of the chat. They traded a good guy. That's great. Yeah, Mo Bunk. That's true. This kid is potentially great. He's 22 years old. He's got that elite burst of speed that you really like to see on your top-end players. And he has it. And he's shown that he can bury the puck, too. He's only getting better. Remember, he's going from a team where he played. Now, this could be a hindrance or a helping hand, depending on how you look at it. He's going from a team that had two of the best players, probably I'd say two of the top 10 players in the NHL, Kane and Taves, but he's going to a team where he's going to be one of the best players on the team. So you got to look at it. Either he was great with the BlackHawks because the depth on the team allowed him to have more production opportunities, or he was just that good that regardless of how much talent there was, he was going to break through. I don't know which one it is. We're going to find out because the Blue Jackets are about to they just invested a lot into a player that they're going to expect to be one of their top scorers. So we're going to see a lot about Brandon Saad, and I got to admit, just as a fan of his, I'm pretty excited about that because I'm still going to be a fan of Brandon Saad. I think he's great. So I'm going to continue to root for this kid, except when he plays for the Hawks. Then I want him to get checked into the board really hard. Okay, breathe this out. Maybe it's not the rage I promised everybody, but I trust me, in my head, I'm punching the camera, I'm screaming bloody murder, but that's not who I am. I try to process things, and I try to break them down and make sense of them. The only problem is this doesn't make a lot of sense. That's the thing. That's the thing that's building up right here. That's where the anger demons are climbing into my gullet because I'm trying to make sense of it. I'm trying to stay calm, but it doesn't make sense. And it's pissing me off. So if you guys want to call in and give me your thoughts on this trade or anything else, we're not just talking hockey tonight. We're going to get out. We're going to get away from hockey. Because any good sports person knows when you talk hockey too long, people change the channel. And I don't want you to change the channel. I want you to stick right here with Dead on Dave and talk a little sports with me. So we're going to get away from hockey in a bit. But if you have anything that you want to call in about, Skype line is open. So go ahead and call Dead on Dave right on Skype. David Vancura, DavidVancura. Go ahead and give me a call, and we can talk about whatever you like. All right, let's move on a little bit into the world of sports. For every season, there is a reason. Turn. The Hawks make the deal. Chicago woes. However, the Bulls are probably keeping Jimmy Butler. That's a plus. And the Cubs break a 5-game winning streak. Yes, the Cubs beat the Mets. The New York Mets, yes, in a 1-0 barn burner of a pitching duel. Cubs still can't score very well right now, but that should turn around with time. Oh, we have our first caller of the night. New School Matt, what's going on? You're live with That on Dave. New School Matt, going once. Hey, New School Matt, I don't know if you can hear me right now because I can't hear you. But if you have a microphone, you got to plug it in. See, there's a plug. You plug it in. Then you got to activate it on Skype. And then you talk into the hole here. There's a big thing. It looks like a dick. Don't suck it. Don't suck the dick. Talk into the microphone. Whoa. Now, I'm talking to you like this because I'm assuming this is old school Matt with a brand new flavor. And if not, and this is your first time listening to me, I apologize for being mean. But don't suck the dick. Talk into the dick. Talking to your penis. Do it. All right. Call back when you figure out your shit. Okay, that's a good way to piss me off. That's a good way to get the rage going. Commander Critter, what's going on? He says, hey, Dave, Mo Bank. Wrestling! Talk wrestling! I'll talk what the fuck I want to talk about. I'm not your monkey. I'm nobody's monkey. I'm dead on fucking Dave. Talk wrestling. I'm going to get the wrestling. But I'm going to make you pay your dues. All of you. You don't do what I want. That's what I do. Pittsburgh Boy 96. I thought you were going to call in when I talked wrestling. I haven't started yet. What's up?
Well, also, I want to say fuck the LA Kings for picking up Lucci.
Okay, now, I'm glad you brought that up. Why do you not like this trade?
Because I hate Lucci.
Why? He's a really good player.
He's a thug.
You need a little thuggery every now and then.
He's a typical Boston Bruins thug.
Like, I think this is a good play. He has championship experience on a team that already has championship experience, a team that is in a lot of disarray. And I think my boy Tommy C might have been 100% right on this from the jump. This team has lost its identity, and they were having a lot of issues. Mike Richards gets bounced basically out of the friggin' league now. You got Voynov beating people up, even though his girlfriend still says that it's a communication misunderstanding. You're locking out your head coach. Look, you need a strong leader, and Lucic is going to provide that.
He gives me less of a reason to hate Boston.
That's very true. Oh, God. That's
the only two Bruins I hate now are Chara and Marchand.
Chara's old, so that's okay.
Then Marchand, that little rat.
Nobody likes Marchand. Does nobody like Marchand? Like anybody. If you're a Marchand fan, call in because I think you might be the only one.
Or where's Cronin?
That's right. Where is Cronin? He's probably asleep if I had to guess. What's going on with you, buddy?
Nothing really. I'll tell you one thing. That house show I went to Sunday night was better than the Raw last night.
Tell me about the house show, man. You went to the house show on when? Sunday or Monday?
It was a Sunday.
Tell me about it, man. Where was it? Who was there? Give me a little bit of inside scoop.
Black
Mamba, juggle for us, Dave. I ain't juggling. I can juggle a little bit. I can get around a couple of times, but not very much. I'm not your clown. I'm not your clown. I'm the man. Go ahead, tell me about the Sunday house show.
Well, they had Sheamus versus Jack Swagger.
Did he get squashed just like he did on Raw?
Yeah.
Yep.
Did
he look as disheveled as he did on Raw? Because that was pretty epic. He looked like he was been working the crew, putting together friggin' rings and shit for him. They're like, hey, Jack.
Yeah.
They had to wake him up, and he was like all drunk and hungover, and he had a fucking like blunt hanging out of his mouth. And they're like, hey, Jack, man, we need you to go in there and job to Barrett. And he's like, what? We the people? And he gets in there, and he gets all jobbed out. His hair was all disheveled. He looks horrible. It was great.
And they had R-Truth versus Tyler Breeze.
Oh, God. People over there, what's up? If you feel me, stand up and say what's up.
Yeah, and R-Truth won.
Tyler Breeze, though, that's cool seeing him on a dark show. That's probably a good thing.
And then they had Los Matadores versus the Lucha Dragons.
Now, I'm going to help you out. I don't want you to get crucified by our Hispanic community. So it's Los Matadores. Telemundo, rapido, Los Matadores. You have to say it like this. What the fuck are you doing, old new school Matt?
I don't know, man. I was waiting for someone to jump in. Are we talking wrestling now?
We'll talk what I want to talk about. Pittsburgh Boy has the microphone now. You sit there and you be patient, and I will get to you.
Right. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I don't mean to be mean, but Jesus Christ. Just hang out, and we'll be there in a second, okay?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, cool, awesome. Pittsburgh Boy, I'm sorry for that rude interruption. I was saying, it's Los Matadores. Rapido, Telemundo. Ha-ha. So there you go. Now you can impress and you can probably pull some sweet senorita ass. Remember, roll your tongue. Rah, and not just when you're talking. You see what I'm saying? Get it? Yeah. Go ahead, Pittsburgh boy. I'm sorry.
Then the divas. I was expecting better divas to be there. They had Summer Rae and Cameron versus Alicia Fox and Emma.
That's what you get for thinking. I'm sure that was a disaster.
They had Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt.
That's cool.
They had Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins in a street fight.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
Which that was the match of the night, of course.
Of
That by far was amazing.
But you didn't get any surprises like Boston did you?
Nah.
No Jericho, no Rock, nothing like that.
No, but I did get a photo signed by Roman Reigns.
Oh, lucky you. Did you get to touch him? Did you touch him?
Nah.
You touched him, didn't you? It's okay. You can admit it.
I got a fist bump.
Are you smelling your knuckles?
Nah.
It smells like Roman. Hey man, I would let him do tremendous things to me. I'm just saying. I love Roman Reigns. It's okay. I'm not gay. Married 12 years, not gay at all. But man, the things I'd let that dude do to me, I would not be getting into heaven if you believe that sort of thing. I'm just saying. You got anything else for me, Pittsburgh boy?
Did you watch Tough Enough?
You know what? I still haven't, and I haven't watched any Tough Enough. I've never been a fan of Tough Enough. I didn't like it before. I like the Stone Cold version. This one, it's a little too reality-ish, like New Age for me. I'm sure I will watch it, and I'm following it, but I've heard it's good.
What do you think about the fact that the fans are allowed to vote?
What's that?
What do you think about the fact that the fans are allowed to vote who stays and who gets eliminated?
I think it's a good thing if it's legit, and it seems to be. So, I mean, it's a positive there. But I think at the end of the day, WWE is still going to get who they want to have. I don't know. It's hard to believe in a reality competition when we're talking professional wrestling. So you always have that, being a smart fan. You always have that in the back of your mind, like, geez, what's really going on, you know?
Yeah.
Are you enjoying the show though? Is it decent, fun to watch? A lot of good stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's not too bad.
How bad is Hogan messing up? That's what I want to know.
I don't hear much from Hogan. I mean, he doesn't really.
Let me tell you something, dude. Thank you for joining me on Tough a Lot. Because that's what he does. He's terrible. It's tough enough, Hogan. I'm sorry, brother.
But Paige and Daniel Bryan are very vocal.
I forgot I had my camera on. I just totally picked my nose. I forgot that I had my camera on live because I never did, and I just picked my nose. I just got up in my nose hole for the whole world to see. You're welcome. I should do it and wipe a boogie on the camera. Oh, I'm a disgusting fat man. You got anything else for me, Pittsburgh boy?
That's all I got right now.
All right, man. Well, I'll be on for a while. If you have anything else, feel free to call back. I've got to get the new school mad. I've been keeping him on hold here for a while. So,
all right.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the call, as always.
All right, thank you.
Pittsburgh Boy 96, everybody. New school Matt, you finally get your moment to shine. Don't waste it.
All right. So, like the other, I can't remember. I think I was either watching Monday Night Raw with Joe Cronin and you.
Yeah.
And you said that one of your favorite rivalries with John Cena, one of his best series was probably with Edge.
Yeah, I think it's one of the greatest rivalries of all time. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's also one of my favorite too. Like I also enjoy Edge a lot. It's really shitty what happened to him. Anyways,
yeah.
What would
Tyson
you say?
Tyson Kidd could tell you it sucks.
Yeah, man. Like fuck another one of Canada's greats gone. Yeah. But anyways, fucking, what would you say is the best match out of that series? Like personally for me, I would either say the match they had at Unforgiven with the TLC, or I also like if you're just talking just on the ground, I would like the Royal Rumble match they had in 2006. I think. Yeah,
you could really pick anything out of that rivalry, man. It went on for years, and that TLC match was epic. It was great. It had one of those memorable spots that it just sticks in your head. That FU, when it was still called an FU, off the ladder, through the tables, absolutely epic. It was a great moment. I like their promos probably just as much, if not more.
Yeah.
The Edge "I hate you" promo. That is when Edge just "I hate you." It just like it was great.
Or when John Cena like throws Edge in the river there.
That
was also good.
In the New Jersey Sound. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. But you want to hear something fucked up? Like, okay,
Always.
My very first the first time I ever watched wrestling, like anytime I just sat down and watched, like, it was actually a pay-per-view. It was 2006 for the very first pay-per-view of the year. New Year's Revolution.
Yeah.
And you don't know how that ended, where Edge cashed in on like John Cena after that crazy match. But that was like my very first taste of wrestling, and right from the get-go, I was like instantly hooked.
Yeah, that's a really good moment too. That wasn't when he cashed in after the Elimination Chamber. Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. It was cool because it was the first. It was the first time, and nobody knew exactly how it was going to get cashed in. Edge had so many great moments.
Oh, it was perfect though for the first time though. It was. No one's seen it coming.
Edge had another great New Year's resolution moment a couple years later. 2006. Yeah, it was 2007. It was him teaming with Randy Orton against DX.
Oh yeah, did RKO. That's right.
And that was when Triple H. Yeah, he blew his quad for the second time, and for the second time finishes a match with a blown friggin' quad. That dude. You can say what you want about Triple H. That man's
a legend, man. I love Triple H. Man.
So do I.
I like.
Now, I want to make something clear right now. Now you're copying old school Matt. This is not old school Matt with a new school name, because you're obviously not old school Matt.
I always would see him call in a lot, and I've called in to Tommy's show a few times, but I've never called Joe Cronin. I've seen everything Joe Cronin's posted. Actually, on a side note, real quick, if it weren't for JD, shout out to JD from New York. If it wasn't for him, I would have never found you, Dave. I would have never found Joe Cronin. I would have never found Tommy, and etc. So,
well, thank you, JD. I'll send you a check when I ever start making money. I don't make money off this, so I can't send a check yet. You can send me a check though, right here at Dead on Dave Productions.
I'm not saying that to like promote.
No, I know. No, I love JD from New York. I love JD from New York. I think he's great.
No, like not even that. He makes great wrestling content. Like him and Joe Cronin, like they need to do a podcast, man. I think they could seriously make some money.
It's all about timing, man, and unfortunately, they're not able to get together on times. They both work their asses off.
Hey, I just had a quick question. I was gonna ask you if Triple H didn't blow his quad there that year, would he have faced John Cena again?
That was the plan. That was the plan.
That's what I thought. I wasn't. I don't know why. I just wanted to ask that.
Yeah, that was the plan. He was supposed to take on John Cena again and kind of cement their legacy. But Shawn Michaels got the match, and it was a good match. We got to see Shawn Michaels scream at John Cena because John Cena didn't sell a goddamn thing. Shocker there. Like, John Cena not selling. You got anything else for me?
Really, I don't know. I really enjoyed the Triple H match he had at WrestleMania 22 there. I really enjoyed that match.
A lot of people seem to like that one. Yeah.
That was my first WrestleMania, and I really enjoyed it, so.
Pretty badass. You got anything else for me before I let you go, bud?
No, man, that's all. I just came in, wanted to throw my 2 cents at you.
Well, I caught your 2 cents and I put them in my pocket, and I appreciate the change. Take it easy, Mr. New School Matt. I hope you call back again, my friend.
I will, good sir.
Take it easy. New School Matt, everybody. New School Matt. Chris Warren, you are live with Dead on Dave. What's going on, buddy?
Can you hear me?
I can.
All right, good. Because this is the first time trying to Skype on my phone. So,
okay.
All right. I just called in to ask what you thought of Raw because I didn't get to watch the review.
Yeah, I didn't do the review on my channel. I only did it on Cronin's. I decided to do a swerved review yesterday, and that should kind of tell you where I'm standing on Raw. It's not that I thought that Raw was horrible or anything like that. I do think that we got 2 fantastic matches on it. I absolutely love John Cena and Cesaro, and it kind of bugs me that nobody's talking about it. Nobody seems
Yeah.
to be. Everyone's shitting on Raw, and nobody's talking about how unbelievably good that match was.
Yeah, it wasn't. I actually thought Raw was pretty good.
Yeah,
In my
you're in the minority there. I thought it was okay. I enjoyed it because of that and that friggin' 8-man tag. That 8-man
that
tag was awesome.
A lot of people probably aren't going to agree with me on this, but I thought the Divas match was actually pretty good. They gave him a lot of.
They did give him a lot of time. They did. You're right. They gave him a lot of time, but my issue with that match is the same issue I had with Sheamus and Neville. It was really slow paced and it was just awkwardly placed. If you go back to the beginning of Raw, you have the terrible opening angle. I didn't like the opening angle. They tried to do what Evolution has done in the past. They tried to do what Ric Flair did in the past, and it was just Rollins giving people gifts to cement the loyalty stuff. And I just don't feel it came off that well. It came off very hokey. They didn't need to play the game show music in the background. I thought that was a really bad touch. And then they just started throwing matches at us. They threw 3 matches at us, 2 really shorties, and then we got the Divas match, which was just a wear-down hold match. There wasn't a ton of action, but it was well wrestled. I'll give you that. There wasn't any botches. There wasn't a lot of mistakes. It was a fairly clean wrestling match. So in that essence, yeah, it was entertaining. But that crowd was not looking for that. And then we got 2 epic matches right in a row. We got Cena and Cesaro, which let's give John Cena some friggin' credit because that was not all Cesaro. Cena is innovating. He's putting new moves in his moveset, and I have to feel that's all because of Kevin Owens pushing him to limits that he hasn't been pushed to probably since Edge, to be completely honest, or CM Punk. CM Punk was probably the last guy to really push him this hard, and he's having to create new offense, and it's kind of cool to watch. And Cesaro, man. What'd you think of Cesaro in that match?
I don't know. I'm at a loss of words. It was an amazing match.
Did you see the unedited clip of that match?
No.
There was an unedited clip. Apparently during the match, I didn't even notice this, but Cesaro was given forearm after forearm, and Cena was on his knees, and I guess the screen went black for like a second.
Yeah.
What had happened was, and I actually have a GIF of this, and I don't think it's in my playlist or not. I don't think it, or in my slideshow. I don't think I added it yet. It's him giving the finger to John Cena. He gives him uppercut after uppercut, and then he gives him the fucking finger, and they edited it. So it was kind of funny.
Black, okay.
But on the GIF, it kind of looks like he's giving the ring finger, to be completely honest. My wife said it was a pinky, and I'm like, well, that's a big-ass pinky. But my wife has a tendency to overlook small things as big things, and thank God for that. Ha-ha! Dick joke! Ding!
Got him. Yeah.
You got anything else for me, Mr. Warren?
No, I'm just happy that they didn't botch the flip power bomb? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, they didn't botch the flip power bomb. That was good. Cesaro's so damn strong, he was able to hold off Cena's weight. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's what I wanted to say. I forgot it where I was going because I had to make a dick joke. After the match, we got the 8-man tag, and then we got that really strange Neville-Sheamus match where it was just wear down hold, and the fans just were not having it. They just did not want to see that. And then they got back into it for the main event, which was pretty solid, I thought. So the ending was kind of typical of what we're seeing right now. We definitely need to see the Authority getting taken down a peg again, and hopefully Brock Lesnar is going to, lick his wounds and come back and kill some people and eat their faces. Hopefully.
Yeah, I thought the main event was pretty good.
Yeah.
I like how they're booking Roman Reigns because
yes,
I saw it like they're booking him like a Superman, and Bray Wyatt's his kryptonite. Like he's unstoppable until Bray Wyatt shows up.
It's kind of cool that they are kind of doing that. They're having an antithesis storyline where they're nemesis, and I love the way Bray Wyatt's building it. That I'm always gonna be there. I'm always gonna be your anti. I'm always gonna be the opposite coin of you. I love that because it could build a rivalry for years to come. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
I like the kendo stick spot that they did.
The kendo stick spot. Nobody's talking about the kendo stick spot. Yes, you're 100% right. That was badass. Roman Reigns looked friggin' awesome, and that was a great spot. Good call, Chris Warren. Jesus, you're knocking it out of the park today, bud.
Speaking of Roman Reigns, I'm not sure if you watched Tough Enough yet, but
No, I didn't. Yeah.
he was there for the episode, and I'm shocked that they didn't censor it. But the one girl goes, "I walked into the performance center and Roman Reigns was there, and I swear I just got wet." And I'm like, okay.
Oh, you and me both, lady. You and me both. I can't help it how he makes my legs quiver. Quiver. Yeah.
I love how they're booking Roman Reigns right now, man.
It's about time. It's about time they're getting it right.
He's getting over with the crowd. I'm a Roman Reigns fan now.
I could tell. You're basically busting a nut while talking about him.
Yeah,
that's okay.
Definitely.
You got anything else for me, man? I got another caller to get to.
Nope, that's it. Thank you for taking my call.
Always. When you give me gold like this, I got to take it, Mr. Warren. Appreciate it.
Thank you. All right,
take it easy,
you,
bud.
man.
Chris Warren, everybody. Chris Warren. Now we all have to sit through the ongoing saga that is Stephen Kessel. Stephen Kessel, you are live. What's going on?
Oh, man. Thank you for holding this so I can get in another call. Oh, man. Before I leave for Vegas. Remember that?
Yeah, I know. You're going to Vegas.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Right,
well, I got to ask, where are you from?
San Diego.
San Diego. Really? Because you sound like you're almost Quebecian. You have this... You have this almost George St. Pierre tone to you sometimes.
Well, I have a soft voice, and, I'm just not really liking it. I'm trying to change it up a little bit,
Well, puberty will hit sooner or later.
Well, I'm 18.
Well, maybe you're a late bloomer.
I don't know about that. Yeah.
Well, here's what you do. I'm gonna help you out. Here's what you do.
Okay.
You go to the bathroom. And you count the pubic hairs. If you're able to count them, you haven't hit puberty yet. If there's too many to count, then you might be beyond hope.
I'm probably beyond hope.
Damn. I was really hoping for your sake, but it's okay. We'll work with what we got. We'll accept the George St. Pierre voice.
People will like the soft voice. They'll like it.
I have to ask my manager. What you got for me, man? I love messing with you. It's all love. It's all love.
Yeah. Hey, we had a lot of good stuff tonight. We had Tough Enough. We got NBA free agency going on right now.
Yes, the free agency period.
Also, Scream just premiered on MTV.
Oh,
that's a pretty good show.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
No, look, you had me until that. I am not watching that show until I absolutely have to. If everybody's saying, holy God, it's great. Look, they want to bastardize one of my favorite franchises from the 90s. I'm not happy with that. Thank God they announced there will be no more Scream movies. We'll see what they do on Scream, the television show. MTV, man. There you go. It's MTV.
I do want to talk about some NBA. Anthony Davis, 5-year, $145 million contract.
Yeah, that's worth
huge.
it.
Yeah, and Kawhi Leonard, 5-year, $90 million.
Yeah, I think both really good moves. I think the Spurs really needed to lock in Kawhi Leonard, especially with all the old fogies. They have to be starting to leave soon. I know Tim Duncan is not going anywhere this year. He says it has nothing to do with a $20 million financial loss, but I think we know that's bullshit.
Yep.
I don't care how rich you are. $20 million hurts. $20 hurts me. So it's just like, I can't even imagine $20 million. As far as Anthony Davis goes, it would not surprise me in 2-3 years if we're talking about Anthony Davis as the most dominant force in the NBA. This was critical to the Pelicans because they already have a horrible name, the Pelicans. I don't know.
And an ugly mascot, too.
Well, yeah, because it's a pelican. Yeah. There's nothing good about a pelican. Except that pelican in Finding Nemo. He was badass because he saved the fish. He saved Nemo, and that's important. He saved them. He saved them all because he brought his dad to him. And that's a heroic penguin, or pelican. Fuck! Not a penguin. It's a pelican. But these pelicans, they're not that guy. They're not him. Yeah. And but yeah, back to actually something of relevance. I'm really sorry for that. Yeah, I love Anthony Davis, man. The brow has got me. The unibrow has got me hooked. He's great on offense. He played great on defense, obviously. The guy's a great player. Kind of surprised that we haven't had a lot more action on day one so far, to be completely honest. But we are just really, really, really barely into it, of course.
Yeah, I am happy for Kawhi being he's from SDSU.
Yeah,
that's good. Finally, they get someone big name, out of SDSU.
Yeah, that's very true. We did get some other moves. Al-Farouq Aminu, he signs with the Blazers.
That's a questionable move. I don't know about that one.
It's a questionable move. I agree, but they get him. They get him for $30 million. I don't know. They probably overpaid for him, but they like what they saw out of the kid. He's had some good years, or at least some promising moments in his career during since he's been with Portland. But he's young. He's big, he's athletic, and you're going to pay for that. It's just how it is. He's not scoring a lot, but, I mean, he should have a bigger role now, so maybe that's going to be helpful. And, I don't know. They keep him. They don't let him out of their sight. Whatever. He goes from Dallas to Portland. That's where he goes. I lost my spot. Oh, well. What else happened here?
That's about it. I also do want to bring up. I do plan on checking Paragon Pro Wrestling in Vegas Tuesday, and they are making their television debut this Saturday, July 4, on Pop TV.
I think it's awesome that all these small independent circuits are trying to go head to head with Beast in the East live from Tokyo.
Yeah,
probably not a great idea if I had to guess. But because I'm thinking everybody's going to be talking about that show. It's going to be pretty damn amazing. I'm looking forward to that. That's where my head's at. I'm just thinking forward.
Paragon Pro Wrestling will be like a weekly thing, so adding in another wrestling show will be interesting. There are some notable names.
Such
as Jesse Sorensen.
That's not notable. That's not notable.
Tara.
No, that's not notable.
And Gangrel.
You just named three of the most non-notable fucking people you could have named. Gangrel's not bringing anyone in the building. Kessel. All right,
not yet.
No, I have to. I can't deal with you anymore. Gangrel.
Okay,
really?
Wait, hold on. USA beat Germany in the women's soccer.
Yeah,
USA.
I was going to get to that. I was going to get to that because once again, now Americans will pretend they actually care about soccer for a few months, and then they'll forget about it. Look, more likely now they're in the finals, and they're probably going to win the whole damn thing, and that's great. But nobody gives a shit. Not only
if USA loses, everyone can go back to hating Hope Solo.
That's true. Hope Solo needs this win badly. Badly, man. She really does. Because, let's face it, America forgives winners, and that's just how it's going to be. But not only is it soccer, it's women's soccer, and the one thing that Americans care less about than soccer is women's sports. And I'm not saying that to be sexist or whatever. It's just a friggin' reality. Americans typically don't give a shit about women's sports. That's why the WNBA continues to bleed freaking money. This terrible idea of a women's hockey league is going to be a joke. I don't see the point of that, but it is what it is. So,
all right, thank you, Dave. Hey, since you're on camera, have you thought about doing the newest dancing sensation? Watch me whip, watch me nay. You should think about doing that.
Goodbye, Stephen Kessel. Did he just tell me to watch me wet? Did he tell me to watch me wet? What the hell is the matter with people? Oh, a little bit of a shout out to Joe Cronin. He's got brand new videos up on his channel about all the stuff that he did at the wrestling convention. So after this show, don't go now. But after this show, go check out Joe Cronin and the Joe Cronin Show and see everything that he's putting up. Don't go now. It's important you stay here because you can call in and get yourself live with Dead on Dave. Let's see if Cronin wants to call in. That's cool. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if he's on. If he's on, I'm calling his ass because Cronin brings the ratings. Let's call him. It'll be fun. We're calling Joe Cronin. We're gonna. Cronin, we're having a fuck party live on Dead on Dave Productions.
Want a piece of my dick, son?
Always want a piece of that cock. What are you doing awake, dude?
Digger.
No, what the fuck, dude?
What's up?
What's up?
I was just being Jesse from last night.
I don't have a bleep button.
What do you mean? Are you on the air?
Yes, I'm live, you dick.
Oh God, I didn't know you were on the air.
This is the first thing I said to you. We're having a live fuck party.
I just thought that was normal talk, like we were gonna fuck each
How
other.
is that normal talk?
Oh my God.
Oh, God.
I was trying to do my Jesse impersonation from last
Yeah,
night.
good job.
At least you don't have a wrestler who's friends with Jerry Lawler on your show.
Very, very true, right? You're the biggest name coming on tonight as far as I know, so. And you said it, so it's all right.
I think my favorite I just re-edited FanFest, so now there's 10 minutes and all the Jim Cornette footage is up. So later on, check that out. But I think the funniest thing was that there was one of the podcasts that was there. The guy like went off about how like they take calls and stuff and they don't do all this stuff and they're like so I'm like, oh, like I do that.
By the way, before we get too far away from it, for anybody who's pissed off in the chat, and I think probably a couple people are, Joe was just doing an impersonation of Jesse from the other night because Jesse was making a joke of things that have happened on the channel in the past. There was no hatred, no bigotry there. It was just fun and games. Get over yourselves. It's going to be okay. Breathe it out with me. In with the good air, out with the bad. There we go. I feel better. I'm on camera, by the way. I'm live on camera. Can you believe that shit?
Yeah, it's really weird. You only do it on your shows.
No, I haven't been able to go live on camera.
Oh, that's right, because the bandwidth. Well, our Skype just shit itself.
Oh, really?
Oh no, now it's good.
Now it's good.
I do have Jesse from last night. Here you go. And I mixed up the channels and to Dustin Starr. By the way, in a little while, Dustin Starr is going to join us here also. By the way.
If I want.
Oh no, Jesus! Join us here also. By the way.
I'll say if I want.
Oh no,
Starr.
Jesus!
Thank you for reliving that moment on my channel. Appreciate that.
You're welcome. At least it was bleeped on your channel.
That time, yes.
Some. It was funny because all in one. You want to hear some really bizarre thing?
I always want to hear bizarre things. That's why you're here.
Champ something or others was like, oh, I'm leaving. You know what I mean? I can't take any more of this and that. Like what you do, Joe, or whatever. And I'm like, I didn't do a damn thing, you know. I didn't say anything. I was like, that was Jesse that said that, and I bleeped it out and erased it, by the way.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, I don't know where else you can go. I bleeped it out and I erased it, so I don't know what he's mad at. And then what did I do? How come I never see Black Mamba on anymore?
I don't know. He's on. Well, because Mamba loves me. I can't help that. And he's in my fantasy league. You got to hook him with fantasy because you got to watch him be terrible. It's hilarious.
Where the fuck, Mamba? You fuck. But no. So as that guy says, I'm leaving, even though I'm like I cut everything. Some other guy goes, I'm back, Joe, because it looks like you're back to doing solo shows. You don't need those stupid cronies with you anymore that swear all the time. So
we swear all the time, really?
Yeah, he said all you guys swear all the time, and now my 6-year-old and I can watch again. And you don't need to. You're so much better when you're just clean and solo. And
when have you ever been clean and solo?
I said, well, and he goes, yeah, JD, you and JD have no problem. And like when you do what JD does, you're much better. And I'm like, JD swears all over the place.
JD is the dirtiest of us all.
What the fuck? This guy's trolling me, right? Like
he's got to be trolling you.
You're full of goddamn horse shit. Like there's no fucking way that this guy isn't trolling me. Like what the
There's
shit?
There's clean Cronin for you right there.
Yeah, JD's clean. Okay, JD's clean, and I just fucking had Mexican food, and the smell from my ass is fucking roses.
JD's clean like a hooker is clean. It's just it's not. He's not clean. You can pretend that he's clean, but when you're sticking your dick in, you know that if you're not wrapped, if your Whopper's not wrapped before you served it, it's probably coming out moldy. Not good.
I'm done with the Bruins. By the way, Pittsburgh. I'm not watching hockey. I'm watching the LA Kings this year. Oh yeah, you got a thug. Zach Ronaldo isn't a thug. He's a fucking idiot. Lucic was when Lucic was Lucic, he was badass. Last year, someone decapitated his nutsack. I don't know what happened.
Well, yeah, I think it was just they were depressed.
He told someone on Montreal he was going to kill them the next year, and then the next year he didn't kill anybody. It was the weirdest fucking thing.
So you're upset at the lack of murder?
I think somebody. You know what I think happened? I think Lucic is like me. I think somebody on the Bruins, or the Bruins organization, or somebody like yelled at him for that. For the handshake thing,
yeah,
and said shouldn't have done that or something. And then he said, "Fine, I shouldn't have done that. Fuck this team, fuck this." And then he shut it down.
I think Terry from Winnipeg wanted me to. She sent me a message, told me she wanted me to tell everybody in the chat that we're all frustrated and she doesn't get any sex.
Well, tell her to come over here. I'll leave Leah.
I may have misinterpreted this message, but I think that's what she wanted me to put on the air. So Terry doesn't have sex, and neither do I. Because I've been married for 12 years.
Oh, now you know what to do.
Masturbate more?
Go meet up with her. I was, dude, man, next year, I'm telling you, really, though, at FanFest next year, FanFest 6, you should come with me.
I do. I wanted to come this year.
Well, no, this time, though, we'll get a booth, We'll get a fucking...
Oh, that'd be sweet.
We'll get a booth like all the other guys had, all the other podcasts. We'll get coordinated colored mics. It'll be amazing.
That would be sweet. We got to get multicolored. We want a gayer booth, multicolored
We'll just
mics.
make it look like really like we fucking have a studio there.
That'd be cool.
No, seriously, no, you still got to run around and grab the people, and it's a pain in the ass. Eric Bischoff was just chilling out. He was like, "What's up?" He wore glasses the whole time, sunglasses the whole show. Like he had a concussion.
He was probably drunk.
Maybe that might. He looked like he was miserable but happy. Like he was so cool. He was like.
So he looked like Eric Bischoff, basically.
Yeah, I mean, he just looked like I'm so cool. Like this is so cool, but I'm drunk. Like there is some beer called Buffalo Bill or something like that.
like the murderer from Silence of the Lambs.
Buffalo Bill? He's got a Buffalo Bill Cody beer is what he's got.
Oh, okay. I went to the murderer. Oh, that was Wild Bill.
Yeah. Why not?
It was Wild Bill in Silence of the Lambs.
There was a podcast. So there's this podcast. I'll tell you about the story. This podcast of guys, and most of the podcasts were like these. I'm telling you, they were all like real happy to be there, like hee hee hee, and they all got interviews with good people. But there was one group of white kids who were typical like 19, 22-year-old white kids. They might have been like they were marking big time. They were retarded. And they were funny, and then I laughed at them. And then Sam Roberts is there. He was cool. And then
Sam Roberts looks like a retarded Carrot Top.
Then there was like these three black guys from I don't know what podcast they're from, but they were like,
we're from Fuck You Radio. That's where we're from.
All I know is the three black dudes. They were acting like they were trying to sign a record deal, like they were trying to pull some kind of fucking record deal thing or something. It was the weirdest.
Were they
thing.
rapping?
No, they were just like they refer to themselves as my business partners and like.
Oh, what?
They're going. You know what they always do. Like one of the guys, like they're always out there working and doing the interviews and doing all the celebrity stuff. And I was like, what the fuck? Who talks like this?
I'm playing with Gizmo on camera because I'm just.
It was just weird. It wasn't like, oh, they're going to try to get an interview, I guess. No, it was like they were like, yeah, they're you know how they do it. They're they're doing the celebrity thing.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. Hey, but they were doing their thing apparently.
You're at a fucking table.
We should set up a table next year because I think next year I should be able to do it because I can jump on a Mac flight and it'll be a free flight. We'll set up a table and we won't go try to get anybody. We're just going to act like we're the balls and people will come to us because we're going to be so aloof and so non-caring that we're going to be cool. That's how the hipsters do it. I figured it out. Well, hipster radio.
I didn't give a shit. Like if you watch this like 10-minute thing that I just uploaded at some point later, it's like I was a fucking asshat. Like it was the weirdest thing. This one guy recognized me.
Joe
and I want to show. I want you listen to this. This is funny. This guy recognized me, and I started to notice it because people started. I would say I had 20 times where someone recognized me, and it was
That's
funny.
not bad.
Because this kid, like, he was doing the wrestling figures. Then I know where he kind of was looking at me weird, and I was
That's
like,
probably more than that referee got.
no, man,
Jimmy Corderas, man.
But so I was like, yeah, man, I'll help you out with the figures if you want some help selling them. I'll promote you a little bit on the show. I got a show, and I'm like, here's my fucking details and stuff. And he goes, oh, yeah, I know. I've seen it.
Oh, that's cool.
Then I went, oh, yeah. And it's funny.
6 months old, maybe. So, but I'm trying to build up.
Exclusive on your show.
Exclusive.
Tell you what, you got Macho King. It doesn't matter if you're new or old. You get the right figures, you're gonna sell them. It doesn't matter. Hit me up. My name is Joe Cronin. I'm on YouTube. I got a Facebook. I got a Twitter. You heard of it? Oh, you see me? Okay. Well, I'm an asshole. Tony Ellis is really.
Oh, you seen it? You heard of it? Yeah, I'm an asshole.
By the way, right now, you can see this is a Pokeball made by the amazing Joe Cronin's wifey, Leah. Go ahead and tell her you want one and make her make you them. There.
Yeah, she made it while she.
Oh, shit. Cronin.
Oh shit.
Yep, my bad. Hold on. Hey, I need you to go ahead and add me first. I know that you're new, but go ahead and add me because I was online with Cronin. Go ahead and add me, and then I'll add you to the call, okay?
Okay.
All right, sorry about that. My bad. I'm terrible at everything I do. Ah, shit.
You don't put Joe on hold.
I didn't mean to. It was an accident.
You don't put the almighty Joe Cronin on hold.
I apologize.
I'll kill you the next time you do that.
I'm plugging your wife.
Oh, it's getting. You're gonna get.
I've been unplugging her items. That doesn't sound any better.
You're gonna get fired.
I'm telling you. Well, it wouldn't be the first time, so.
You're gonna get fired for real. You're gonna get goddamn fired and fist fucked.
Now, can we do one but not the other?
Yeah, we might.
Oh, I'm knocking shit over.
Listen to this dude talking about Dave, I got these for you. This is like the so the three dudes of the podcast, the black guys of the podcast, like they were like running around like Gestapos.
Yeah.
Like pushing people over to like tell someone like we want to interview you, and it was really weird. And they left their like sidekick dorky guy like behind.
Oh, so they left basically a me.
Yeah, listen to this dude, and then I'm gonna. It's gonna come up here.
Saltine, money maker EAs, y'all know.
Yo, his name is Saltine. Anybody ever heard of Saltine? Let me know if you have.
Saltine, money maker EAs, y'all know you're gonna get your butt whooped.
Bring it live to the air on Wednesday nights. We take live phone calls, unlike most podcasts. So I take live phone calls. There you go. You have an opportunity. No, I enjoy.
Speaking of live phone calls, we're taking a live phone call right now, and apparently he's washing something. It was stolen. You are live with Dead on Dave.
What up?
What's going on, man? What can I do you for?
You can fuck me.
And that guy's gone. Don't you love the trolls? Now that was strike one, my friend.
What's strike two?
I don't know. Let's find out. What else you got?
I don't know. I hear I do a pretty mean Owen Hart impression.
It can't be any better than the ones that we've seen before. So. What you got, man?
I think it'd be about the same. You do realize this is everybody's second favorite Bostonian, right?
And who would that be?
Really?
Yeah, really.
Cronin, you want to tell him who it is?
He's not here. Is this Troy?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Well, I didn't know you're friggin'. I didn't know it was stolen. Was you? How would I know that to you? I think I've talked to you like 3 times.
Well, I mean, who else would call into your show?
That's a good point. That's a really good point. What's going on, man?
No, I was listening for a while. Then I heard Dan, so I was like, well, now I got to fucking call in.
What happened to your internet, Cronin? It took a shit.
I don't know. I didn't know it was me.
Troy's here.
Oh, this is who Troy's here?
Yeah, it was stolen. Was Troy? It was me, Cronin. It was me all along.
How come he never gets my show with this great mic?
Yeah, you see, you're gonna get me in trouble because he hates when people come on here and not on his show. So
Well, that's because actually I'm on Skype now instead of just calling directly using the
Oh,
app.
you sound
Here.
amazing.
You do sound
I guess I should use Skype from now on then.
Yeah, you can be monetize this now with that voice.
I asked you last time and you said it was fine.
Well, this sounds amazing though. This is like another level. Like you could just be talking about like what you had for lunch today, and I'll be jerking off. This is so clean.
It is pretty clean.
Actually, it was a steak and cheese, but it really wasn't that good. It's kind of disappointing.
Hey, you know, Chris Sorley or whatever the fuck from what the fuck? Oh, Christian Shields.
Dreamer.
Yeah, he's gonna get me tickets to his show on July something, whatever, fuck. And it's free, so you should come with me. We should just go there and terrorize him. You know what?
And be the only two people in the audience again.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's a big deal because he's like giving me tickets and there's tickets, so like I don't know. But I was thinking like it'd be good.
What the hell happened? Cronin's internet is doing something absolutely retarded, and I don't know what it is.
Well, it's a couple different things. He lives on the ocean. He's poor, and you know,
he's
shit
poor.
happens.
# Cronin's poor. What's going on with you, Troy?
Sure,
Never get to talk to you.
Oh, jack shit. I work, I sleep, I jack off. You know, that's about it.
Oh, that's good. Those are the 3 basic functions of life, basically.
Guess which one I'm doing right now. Give you a hint. I'm not at work.
That's awesome. But you're not on camera, so it doesn't matter. And I don't want to see the penis. I want to see the O faces as it's happening.
That's not what you said last time.
That's true, I didn't. But now I have to say it for the public consumption.
By the way, I hope your fans are as okay as Cronin's with me just completely derailing a show.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they're completely fine with it.
But if you want to get back to the swing of it, you've always got me for hockey and baseball.
Hey, abso-friggin-lutely, I do. Abso-friggin-lutely. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on hockey and baseball?
I want to brick some people in the Bruins front office. I'll tell you that much.
You're not alone in that, but you don't think they needed to do this though. They needed to break this team down. It was not. They weren't making the playoffs this year. I mean, I don't see it happening.
No, they needed to go all out. That's the problem. It's just like Shara's getting so old. That's a ticking time bomb. It's either we win in the next couple of years, or they should have fucking unloaded him.
Well, what were they going to get for Chara though? That was the question. What were they going to get for him? A ham sandwich? I mean, a washing machine maybe. I mean, it's just who's going to take Chara? He's got a contract. He's old. He had injury problems last year. What were they going to get for him?
Fuck if I know.
Yeah,
that's not my job. I'm just spitballing here. I'm just the armchair quarterback.
Between that and the Red Sox, you've got to be losing your mind right now.
Yeah, like I said, I masturbate a lot. No, you know what it is? I understand why part of it happened, like the Hamilton trade and stuff. Like Hamilton wasn't going to re-sign. They obviously needed to sign him to a bridge deal. They wanted to do like a 2-year thing, and him and his agent just weren't having it. They wanted the big deal.
Yeah.
So that's why they had to unload him, which is understandable.
Well, now they're burying him too.
Lucci
They're saying he was a douche now.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, him and his agent were giving him the cold shoulder. They wouldn't sign the bridge deal because I guess he didn't want to stay here long term about that. They were like, "Oh, I need the deal now. I need the deal now." Oh, all right, fuck off then. If you don't understand why we can't do that, and so
yeah,
I'm fine with getting rid of Lucic. Yo,
Beaker's gone.
Yeah, he can go flap his mouth out west, I guess. Just too bad because I really liked him. Good player.
Before I got cut off, though, I wanted to say we should go to Dreamer. We should go to Christian Shields' new band, and we should pretend like we're gay and we like him. Like we want to bang him. You know what I mean? Like nobody else will really be there, so we'll be there. Like we'll try to hook up with him. Like, and he'll be like, "What the hell's going on? I thought you were gonna record and like do all this press for me and stuff," and then we're just trying to fuck him the whole time.
By the way, I didn't cut you off, Cronin. Your internet took a shit or something.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's in white and then it goes to yellow out of nowhere. Like every time, it's weird.
Yeah, that wasn't me. I didn't do that.
I don't know. I was having problems.
Probably has something to do with those Quincy local exploding transformer boxes. You know.
Probably.
You have you got a fan in the chat there, Troy. Stoner Troy 88 says, Troy! He used a lot of Y's at the end. You are a legend Not a legend. You are legend, buddy. And with that Owen impression. So you have someone who can barely, he likes you and he's barely literate, so that's good.
Wait, what did you say his name was?
Stoner Troy 88.
I always think of Troy when I see Stoner Troy. I think of this Troy.
Is that like a 2 year? Is that like a 2 year younger version of me? Is there some fucking time travel shit going on here?
His picture looks like a penis.
Oh, so it definitely might be then. Okay.
Is it deformed?
It's taken off. Man,
no,
it's
anyway,
so good.
Yeah, so
one at a time, boys.
I wasn't done yelling about the Bruins. So Hamilton's gone. Lucic, I'm okay with him unloading. I was disappointed. We're still fucking paying half of his contract, but apparently LA wouldn't take it any other way. I was excited we got Jones. I thought we got a good deal out of that. We got Jones. We got the prospect. We got a first-round pick. And they were like, yeah, we got a great, reliable backup for Tuukka, so this will go well. And yep, there he goes out to San Jose. Okay. At least he didn't have to waste the money on the plane trip to come out east. He can just stay out there.
Yeah, so he did that for him. That's true. That was considered.
That was a little disappointing. I mean, are we going to depend on Malcolm Subban in the NHL here as the backup? That sounds a little dangerous this year, but okay, I suppose.
I don't know. I'm losing my mind. I get that you lost an old player who was part of championships and all that. I lost a fucking young player who's a part of I lost Brandon Saad today. Do you know how that feels? My soul feels empty. I lost an emerging superstar. He's going to Columbus and he's going to become one of the top 10 players in the friggin' NHL over the next 5 years. This kid is incredibly gifted.
I'll tell you what. You name any Bruin. I'll get rid of any Bruin as long as I get to keep the cup. Fuck that. Oh, we lost Brandon Saad. Fuck you. You got the cup again. Fuck
we did
you.
For the third time in 6 years.
You didn't even make the goddamn playoffs.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, you're in a different world, right?
Yeah. First world problems, right?
Yeah, basically. I mean, that's what we talked about 2012 after the Bruins won. Same thing. You lose a guy or two that wow, why did we lose anyone? We won, and then salary cap. Okay.
It still sucks though.
It does suck. It really does, because when you've kind of got perfection, a little thing is like, wow. So what's happening right now is like when the Bruins won in 2011, when the Hawks won this year. The year after, what happens is any little move, you kind of go, oh no, but it's gonna be all right. But oh man, that hurts. But then when you get to the point of, we made it to the Stanley Cup again, and then we lost, and then we lost again, and kind of had a weird season, and then all of a sudden the team blows up. You start to go into some kind of anxiety shock. Like that's what we're in right now. That's what I'm in. I'm in some kind of fucking state of emergency in my pants right now. I don't know what to do.
I need help. I need you guys to help me, because I have a comment in the chat. I don't know what to do with it. Somebody says, Dave, could you do a mean titty duck? Do you guys know what a titty duck is?
I don't know, but I'm down to watch it.
What's a fucking titty duck? I don't know what a titty duck is. You got a question in the chat though, Cronin.
Oh, I got an idea. I'm assuming that's a typo, and he was going for titty fuck.
Oh, that makes sense. But oh yeah, because I'm fat. That makes a lot more sense.
It's either that, or he's looking to go out, buy some waterfowl, and stuff it down your shirt.
See, I'm fairly stupid, and I went to titty duck. I didn't even think of titty fuck, but I'm fat, and I do got big old boobies, and only Roman Reigns though. That's
you know what I'm doing tonight? Dave, I'm gonna go to bed tonight in my Red Sox shirt, my Bruins socks, and my New England Patriots jersey. I'm gonna sleep in my New England Patriots Tom Brady jersey, and my Red Sox shirt, and my Bruins socks.
Oh fuck! I sneezed and it hurt really bad. Ah, fuck! It hurt my groin bad.
I'm really mad I don't have the YouTube app open. That sounded really entertaining to watch.
Oh my god, that hurt my dick.
It. I'm watching it now.
Fuck.
The problem is I'm on the phone, so I got the Skype app open.
Iraq.
Can't watch at the same time.
God damn it.
Iraq makes you sneeze?
I got hurt in Iraq, and it fucking hurts all my shit when I sneeze. Fuck.
Yeah, it hurts me to sneeze, so I can't imagine how you feel.
Fuck, that really hurt. Ow. Sorry.
Man, I started a war.
You should be.
You got a question, Cronin. Somebody asked you in the chat, Pittsburgh boy asked you, who's better, Rollins or Owens?
That's tough.
It is actually a tough question.
I would have said Owen. I would have said Rollins usually, but right now I'm more entertained by Owens.
Everything he does is interesting.
I mean, I should be a Seth Rollins guy, but I'm entertained more by Owens. Did anybody see Swerve? Did anybody see how?
Yes.
Like, wait when Barrett was like giving it, being nice in Kofi's camera and was like, "Hey man, what's up?" and everything. And then when they get Seth Rollins was like a dick. He was like, "Yeah man, hey, whatever." He's like how he is on the show.
Wait a minute. Bad News Barrett said he was going to beat up his cousin. He said he was going to beat up Kofi because I'm going to beat up your cousin. And
Yeah, but it was funny.
Seth did the same thing. Seth just can't act.
No, I don't think so. I think Seth was like, because then the security guard thing. Wade Barrett was like, "Are you kidding me? I'm a superstar. Like,
Yeah.
well, I'm in the WWE." And like, but Seth Rollins was like, "I'm the champ.
I'm
He
the
was like,
whole
I'm the-
show. I'm the main event.
You're gonna lock the champ out." It was like he was in character still. Like I'm telling you, like he never. The Seth Rollins outside thing was like almost the same Seth Rollins.
Because
like,
that's Seth Rollins. I don't think there's an act there. I think that's Seth Rollins.
But that, like, I just can't wrap my mind around him being like, "I'm the champ. What are you gonna do? Lock the champ out? I'm the fucking champion."
He's a cartoon villain, man. I'm telling you.
I am the show. He's like, "I am the show." I almost thought he was like putting on instead of getting angry at the guy and flipping out like a real person, it was almost like his defense is cutting a promo on the guy.
Kayfabe. You know what though? He's going to the Ric Flair school of thought when it comes to wrestling. Just be that guy all the time. It'll be fine.
That's what I would do. I do that now. I'm fucking holy shit. You should have seen me at Fan Fest. I told Gene Okerlund, I'm like, dude, I mean, you're great and everything, but you don't know a fucking thing.
The key is you need more sequin robes.
Yes.
That's really the key I found.
I think that's key for everybody. More sequin.
Worked for Gold Dust.
Yeah, for a while.
How about by the way, I got another wrestling podcast, some notoriety. I don't know if you know that.
Did you?
I did him a favor. I'm trying to be friends with them, and they don't know what they're doing with that, I guess. So here's what I did.
Who does?
I'm putting my Orgel in. They
Hashtag
like had
canker sore.
Dude, they got gold with Goldberg. They got gold with Goldberg, like
Hashtag
saying
use protection.
like making fun of Roman Reigns. He said him and the WWE have heat, and then he said he would spear Donald Trump. He said all this shit, and I was like, man, they got gold with them.
That was on another. That was from that because I saw coverage of that from WrestlingInc.com covered that.
Go to WrestlingInc.com and check out who the source is for that.
And that was wow. I didn't know it was them. I didn't see the source.
No, the source is me.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Go read the source.
Holy
Go
God.
read the source of that article.
Wait, okay, I'm going
You're
to
real.
Hold on.
You
You're gonna
exist.
notice your name.
Holy shit! Joe Cronin contributed this article. Follow Raj Jury on Twitter. Yeah. Holy crap! Yeah. Congratulations, you made the big time.
You're
I've been on there
somebody.
a bunch. No, my
You're
videos are on.
somebody.
I know Raj.
Yeah, I know you know
I mean,
Raj. He was supposed to be on my show fucking months ago. He stood me up.
He stands up everybody.
Who's that? Dino Raja? I love that
He was
guy.
supposed he was supposed to be on my show 2 times before I knew you.
Oh.
Don't have one interview.
To be fair, everybody was supposed to do it before you knew me because you were already big before you knew me. So, to be fair.
But I sent Credo a message from the podcast, and I said, I go, hey, you're welcome. Check this out. And I sent him the link, and he's gonna be like, what the fuck in the morning? Because none of their things ever appear anywhere.
Yeah.
And they have gold sometimes, and I'm like, dude, you whatever. I'll do it.
Because I don't
for
think they care. I think they're just passionate guys who freaking want to talk wrestling. I don't know. It's weird. They should probably. It seems like they have good production value. They seem to have a lot of good things going, but they don't really seem to care about pushing it.
You know what, Dave? You're right. A couple guys talk about wrestling. That is fucking weird.
Good point. It's pretty
Fucking
sad,
weirdos.
isn't it?
A lot of you.
What sad cretins of the world has a wrestling podcast?
I want to blow everyone in here.
Yeah. Let's see. Stoner Troy
Hey,
88.
you know where I live.
Stoner Troy 88 says, Joe, I told your ass stop eating the booty like groceries. You didn't listen, did you? I think he just called you fat.
I did. I gained weight. Look at that fucking video of me at FanFest. I look fucked up.
Little doughy, but it's okay.
I gotta lose weight. I'm already losing it now. Last 3 days I've eaten nothing. I've been drinking like fucking crazy.
You know what I heard works?
Alcohol.
After you eat, you stick your finger into your throat hole and you puke it all up. I heard that's really healthy.
Really?
Yeah, I heard it's really healthy.
Well, I'm gonna do that
Like
then.
no ill effects at all.
Yeah, see, that's unfortunate. It's not like, you work at a desk that's 150 feet away from a free gym or anything like that,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough.
Well, you can never get up to use it anymore, dude. The queue is Christmas every day. Want to hear what Yoko's? Oh, yep. Every day the queue is about 50 deep.
See, Joe knows this because he actually goes to work. Probably, Troy. You maybe if you show up before 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
You have no idea what this place has turned into. You have no idea.
I was gonna say, Dave, maybe you don't realize the fact that I got Dan that job, but now I no longer.
Oh, that's right. You don't work there no more. That's right. I forgot about that. See, that was.
Take a guess why.
That turned. You got replaced. I don't know. Oh man, it's fucked up.
Oh, hold on a second. Here it comes. Here it comes. Wait a minute. There it was.
That was way meaner than I intended it to be because you don't. I forgot that you don't work there, Troy. I really apologize for that.
That was tough.
No, it wasn't me. You just stated the truth.
But it was rough though, man. I put it in without any lube.
Oh, Dave, don't worry. Look. In all honesty, I don't give a fuck what the fuck you say.
Oh, okay.
Yokozuna, how much heat did you actually get?
Well, plenty with Yokozuna because I blocked him off from his chicken. No.
What the fuck?
What?
I blocked him off from his chicken?
With Yokozuna, how much heat did you actually get?
Well, plenty with Yokozuna because I blocked him off from his chicken. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, God. Stay classy, Jim Cornette.
Holy shit.
Hey, that Yokozuna doesn't eat chicken. I heard his favorite sushi was whale shark.
Shouldn't he be eating squid?
Nobody. No marine biologist here.
Think of that.
No.
Fuck you.
I barely got the chicken thing.
Yeah. You got to keep it simple for us, Troy.
Yeah. I asked Jim to do that. He didn't do it.
No, he didn't do it. All right. Well,
I figured saying the word whale would have helped, but, yeah.
So you guys got anything else? I'm going to wrap this up.
A lot more offering their young daughters as tribute to me.
Well, I'm afraid of losing her right now, to be honest. I mean,
well, you should be afraid of losing her. You couldn't get a date on a tombstone.
Zing!
Oh yeah, I got one. I got one prediction
Okay.
for the future. I'd like to go put this on record. I'm gonna go ahead and say by 2019, Chiarelli trades Connor McDavid. Just throwing that out there.
Ooh.
We're going to get Connor McDavid.
You got to trade him to Boston.
Yeah, that'd be great. Wouldn't that be funny? We sent him there to be a mole to send us the guys.
That's what it was.
We'll do the reverse of what we did before.
He's going to trade McDavid, and then he's going to take off his Buffalo sweater and show everybody, I was a Bruin all along.
Yeah, it was a swerve.
Yeah,
It was a swerve.
yeah. I'm still waiting for Lester to re-sign with the Sox too, but
You know what? You can have
don't
him.
worry about that.
You can have him right now. Jesus, he's done nothing for us. Nothing. $155 million. Nothing.
I believe he also doesn't have a hit yet.
No, he doesn't. He set the record for futility. Worst hitter.
He's like, isn't he like 0 for 50 or something?
It's worse than that now. He's 0 for like 65 now.
I'm confident I could at least get one hit in like 20 at bats.
Well, that just shows you're ignorant. There's no way.
I guarantee I could.
Off of Major League hitting, you think that you're Major League pitching, you think you walk in there cold and go hit?
Yeah, absolutely. If you gave me 20, I played baseball until I was like 16, 17. I guarantee 20 at bats. You give me 20 full at bats, I can get at least one hit.
You know what? I would take that bet.
All right, I guess I'll have to find a 90-mile-an-hour batting cage in my area, and Cronin will have to film it.
No, not a batting cage. I don't want to see you hit off a pitching machine. I want real Major League pitching.
Okay, which Major League pitcher do
I'm
you
just
know?
saying. I know it's
that's throwing 20
impossible.
at-bats
That's
to
what
you?
I'm saying. There's no way we can actually do the bet.
How about you start with me? How about you get a hit off me? first.
I'm
Fucking-
pretty
you're
sure
more
my
likely
daughter
to
can
take
get
me
a
in
hit
the
off
head,
you.
wild thing.
I'm pretty sure my kid could get a hit off you, Cronin.
Give you a helmet. Don't worry. We'll give you a helmet and a Jason
I'm pretty
mask.
sure Cronin would hit on your kid.
All right, that just made it awkward because my kid's 10.
Oh yeah, that's what made it awkward.
It's even more
He's
awkward
saying
that
it, not Cronin actually doing it.
Yeah.
And I didn't object.
No, he didn't object at all. That was the weirdest thing.
Well, if she looks anything like Dave when she's 18.
Hey,
You
I
might
was
have-
I was attractive at a time.
No, I'm talking about now, baby.
Oh.
Yeah, nighttime.
Real talk. You were live. What's going on, buddy? You're here with Cronin and Troy. Troy's here too.
Oh, that's awesome.
What's up, man?
That's awesome.
Thanks, I get that a lot.
What's going on, Dave?
What's going on with you, buddy? How you doing?
Oh man, I don't know. I was drinking a little bit of Hennessy, and I heard that you were live, and I was like, I gotta call my buddy. I'm not doing nothing, you know.
For those of you who don't know, Real Talk is the official musician of Dead on Dave Productions, and the amazing intro you heard at the beginning of this show, Brock Lesnar, was done by him for this show, and we thank you for it.
It's been crazy. Like we've had a bunch of people trying to buy the rights from that and everything. I'm like, no.
Are you serious?
You can't have it.
How much money are
It's
they
been-
offering?
We had contract negotiators. Like, I had people hit me up, $500, blah blah blah. I was like, oh, that's already taken.
If it gets up here to like 50 grand, 100 grand, it's okay. You can write me a new song.
Oh, Dave, I am. Believe me. You didn't have to tell me that, Dave. That was gonna happen.
Way ahead of you.
Yeah, he's just gonna give you some of the money.
Yeah.
He's actually bartering for $600 right now.
$600.
Speaking of money, guys, I'll tell you what. Guys, I might be leaving YouTube because I begged for some money on the sidewalk today, and I made like $18 tonight.
Did you really? Nice
I'm
job.
just- I thought it was Tozovich. I don't know.
No, still, it was nice. You should have went with it.
Yeah, I should have. I was like, I just started like shaking and stuff, and I was like,
Who wants to see a Michael J. Fox impression?
No, nobody cares. Yeah, nobody cares. He's white, they just kind of go, oh, it's whatever, you rich white asshole. Fuck you with your gibbering. Oh, you got a little cold, you fuckhead. Get out of here. Nobody cares about him. You don't want to impersonate him. Impersonate
I
like
cared about Michael J. Fox.
See, Real Talk cares about Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, I grew up watching him in Family Tie and everything. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
I
But
got a
somebody
question.
wrong.
Can Michael J. Fox feel earthquakes, or does he just stop moving?
Does it have a reverse effect? Yeah.
I love Michael J. Fox. It was really sad.
That's actually the best time to get a picture of him.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. How frustrating does that have to be, Michael? Can I get a selfie? Yeah, okay. Okay. Can you hold still a minute? No.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah, what's up?
I know you've said it before, but I didn't get the chance to hear the Raw review, really.
Yeah.
What'd you think about that Cena and Cesaro match? I think it was crazy good.
It was really, really good, man. It was actually
I thought
censored, too. I don't know if you caught that or not. They actually censored
Really?
it. Yeah. Cesaro was giving uppercuts to Cena like crazy, and Cena was on his knees. And the screen went black for a second. When the screen went black, what you didn't see was Cesaro giving John Cena the finger.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty epic. I'm going to go ahead and throw it up on the screen. I have the GIF of it. I'm going to go ahead and throw it up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty epic.
When he hit that power bomb or what it was, when like he's balancing Cena on his back and like Cena just does like this. Well, I don't know what the move's called. It looks like a flying power bomb. I want to call it. I don't know. I was high. So
Actually,
Yeah.
I don't have it. I do have a GIF of Cena botching that fucking stunner, though. It's on right now. There you go. Him botching the stunner, never grabbing the head. Oh God,
Stop doing it.
He's awful. Stop doing it, Cena. I love all the other things you're doing. You're innovating well, but I got to give Cesaro credit. He sold it anyway, even though he's botched it. Yeah, Troy, what's up?
yeah, even Ray Legend was like.
Oh, that was Ray Legend. I thought that was Troy. What's up, Ray? What's going on? My guest this week on Creators Corner. What's going on, Mr. Ray Legend?
What's up, man?
How you doing, buddy? You sound fucked up.
We are fucked up. We've been drinking Hennessy, man. We're fucked up. We're fucked up, smoking and drinking.
Look at that. Yes, I'm glad
We
y'all
know you're
showed
drinking
that.
Hennessy or black.
Oh God.
Exactly. Well, I couldn't find any Parmesan or
Wait.
anything like that.
Rappers, Hennessy, weed. Yeah, living the stereotype.
We're the stereotype rap, stereotypical rappers.
That was a
So what's going on, boys? Anything else? I think I'm gonna wrap this thing up here soon.
Oh no, yeah. Just wanted to say once again, thanks to everybody, man. Everybody's been showing me like a lot of love for the Brock Lesnar song, man. So it's been like really cool.
What's up, man?
Joe's the shit, of course, and everybody else,
I love calls where we have somebody incoherently yelling in the background. It's my favorite calls.
That's right.
Damn right.
We just love everybody, We just love everybody.
We love you too, man. We appreciate everything that you've done for me, man. I really do. It's been awesome, and
it's
you guys
awesome,
are
man. I love all
always
you
welcome right here, man. Anytime.
I just want to know everybody needs to hands off Terry. She's mine. Just let you guys know.
Go up to Winnipeg and brave the cold for that.
I've never been.
Bring a coat.
Canadian,
bring a coat, motherfucker. Bring a coat.
We're not equipped for that weather, man.
I don't know. You grew up in Chicago like I did, so yeah. I mean, but from what I understand, it's a lot worse.
Oh no, I'm gonna fuck that.
Fuck all that.
Ooh. Yeah.
All right, man. I appreciate the call, buddy.
We're gonna get out. All right, thanks, Dave. I'll talk to you later, man. You take it easy.
Take it easy, everybody.
Hey, man, take it easy, man.
Real Talk to Metaphor Messiah. Appreciate that. Cronin, you going to sleep too?
Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm gonna kiss your ass.
All right, bud. I appreciate it. Thanks for calling him in. Well, actually, I called you.
You know something else? This one goes for Jesse.
No, you fucker. Troy, now it's just the two of us.
Here we are again.
You want to say anything controversial?
Listening.
You want to say anything controversial?
Well, I don't know. Well, you just cut Joe off when he tried to.
Yeah, I know. I'm such a word Nazi. I'm a police of the world because I don't want that on the show.
Actually, aren't there people currently heading to your door because you just said Nazi?
No,
Isn't that how that works over there?
If I were to go outside and start screaming Zig Heil, then probably.
Yeah, that'll pretty much get you. That pretty's not going to go over well anywhere.
No, that's very true. It's very true. But it's probably because we're all just
maybe like the Senate. Other than that, no.
Probably because we're all just inhibitors of freedom. You don't like free speech. Yeah, that's it. Oh, God. I'm tired. I appreciate the call, though, buddy.
No problem. I just, what it was? It's just, I just randomly scrolling through Facebook. I was like, Dave's on. Let's go pester the fuck out of him.
And I appreciate that sentiment, my friend. That's been a good. It's been a good pestering.
Hey, I'll keep an eye out, knowing that you go off on these hours. I'm always up. I'm a fucking night owl over here anyway.
It's 9:30 in the morning for me, so I was like, it was 8 when I started. I was like, I got a couple things I want to scream about, so let's go on good old YouTubes. So yeah, I appreciate the call. I'm gonna wrap this thing up, man. So thanks for the call, and anytime you want to call back in, you're more than welcome right here.
Yeah, I'll be around, man. Thanks. Peace.
Troy boy, everybody, the boy Troy. Big old Troy. Well, that's about going to do it for tonight, I believe. I appreciate everybody calling in. I hung up on you. I know you hung up on me. I know you did. But I was Cronin, I know you hung up on me. I was trying to make myself look cool. I was actually trying to hang up when I realized you hung up, and I actually called you back for a second. I had to hang up again. That's how retarded I am. That's all I got. So I hope everybody enjoyed the show. Sorry I got a little crazy at the end there, mainly because of me, because I'm out of it for some reason. I want to thank everybody for the amazing calls tonight. Cronin, you're awesome as always. Troy, Real Talk. We got New School Matt. That was amazing. I believe somebody told me to get wet or I don't know what dance that is, but apparently I was told. I picked my nose. I hurt myself sneezing. I hope you guys enjoyed all the craziness, hilarity, and my Brandon Saad tears of sorrow. But other than that, I think I'm about done. So we will see you next time right here on Dead on Dave Productions, and I'm going to stall for a second as I go try to find the outro music because I didn't have it queued up because I'm terrible at everything I do. But thank you guys for joining us once again. We will see you next time right here on Dead on Dave Productions. Like, subscribe, and share. And remember, if you don't have talent, have talented friends. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Okay, here we go. I can show them how to do it when I'm in the zone. Before we start, let me puff that indigo. If I thrust, guaranteed you gon' feel it though. My intro for this real shit. When I walked the bridge and we built it. Two hoes got the boy on kill clip. My team good and we rollin'. It ain't really hard to see that I'm fresher. I'm a F5 of Brock Lesnar. We ain't got time to listen. Yo, lecture. Let him put the title up and I get your bitch. Ask me, we ain't never made up. When the times got rough, we ain't never gave up. Boy, you next to the one like Morpheus. So the NLO can't fuck with us. That's real talk in this purple rain. Know some real dudes that'll bring the pain. Stay fresh, rock shades like Johnny K. So they got a bad bitch, don't sew on your blade. You ain't put in work, we can ask your girl. Mad cause she said I'm the best in the world. When it comes to the game, they honor me. I destroy your league, Sean Connery. That's a mere depiction what I'm clone like. Team on like a hard light. Love bad girls, that's all night. With a gang of weed and we all right. Found my inner Himoli. We don't run from victory. Keep pouring off that smearing off. I've been a boss like Tommy C. We work hard, ain't nobody that's fresh. You ain't gotta compromise, better analyze. Cause they call the boy Brock Lesnar. Bitch, my partner Dave, he dead on. When they call it smoking, I was in the zone. Take control of your destiny. Lord knows I do it for the family, and that's real. We work hard, ain't nobody that's fresh. You ain't gotta compromise, better analyze. Cause they call the boy Brock Lesnar, bitch.